Hey, this is David. It's Halloween. We just literally had Halloween, and it's time for our monthly Mathnasium math movie for November. I wasn't sure if I was just going to go as Crazy Scotsman, but I decided to instead do the not quite a lumberjack, but a numberjack, because it's Mathnasium. So I'm a numberjack. I got my X and Y axes, or my negative X and negative Y. Yeah. So anyway, we had good fun. We did, all sorts of kids came dressed up. They all got full punch cards for dressing up. They all got goodie bags. So we got goodie bags. We made too many goodie bags. So maybe if you come tomorrow on Friday, you'll get a goodie bag. So that'll be really fun. So anyway, October was a lot of fun. We had a good time. We have the estimating jar. We're gonna get to that. But first, I wanna just go ahead and do our next math mystery. This is math mystery number 2. It's not really math other than naming names for numbers. So the question is, we're just finishing October. Oct means 8. Octopus, octagon, that always means 8. Why is it the 10th month? And then September, sept is 7, comes right before 8, obviously, but September is the 9th month. And November, Nov, is another way of saying 11. And December is dec, starts with a dec, that's like a decimal, that's 10. But they're the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th months, not the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th months. So the question is, why is it called October when it's the 10th month? So I looked into it, and it's a little more complicated than this, but this is a good enough story that you kind of get the idea of what's going on with the months, because it's all comes back to the Romans. We use the Roman names for the months, and they started off with 10 months. So well, I'm gonna tell you this one story. It's a good one. It may or may not be exactly true, but it's pretty close. So the names of the months, I'm just gonna rip through them really fast. There's January, comes from Janus. That's a Roman god. He had 2 faces. He represented change. February is named after Februara, which was a festival of cleansing that they did. The Romans didn't really like February. It was kind of a not a fun month to be in. And whenever they needed a day to make another month nice and full, like 30 or 31 days, they took it away from February. So that's why February ended up with fewer months, kind of like the Runt month. So anyway, March was named after Mars, the Roman god. April was named after the Roman or Latin word to open, like a flower opening in the spring, aperire. May was named after Maya, who was another Greek goddess. June was named after Juno, who was the wife of Jupiter, who was named where we got the planet. Jupiter was kind of like Zeus to the Romans, so he was the king of the gods through lightning bolts and all that. That was Jupiter. Anyway, June is named after Juno, his wife. She has other qualities. And then July is named after Julius Caesar. You might have heard of him. Julius is July. And then the guy that came after him was Augustus. So that's August. And then September, October, November, December. So here's the deal. Here's my story. It used to be they go up to June, and then that was the 6th month, and then they just started numbering them 7, 8, 9, 10. So there was 10 months, not July and August, and September, October, November, and December were really the 7th through the 10th months. Well, that didn't work out so well because that didn't match up with the actual number of days in the year. And after a few decades, it was snowing in the middle of summer, and the farmers didn't know what to do. The calendars didn't work. So they decided to add months to kind of help things out. So they added a month, and it was Julius Caesar at the time, and he said, "You're gonna name it after me, and let's put it right in the middle of summer when it's everybody loves summer." So they inserted July. And then after that, Augustus said, "Hey, I want a month too." So Julius says, "I want a month." And Augustus says, "Me too." because he was the next Caesar. So they inserted another month, and that's how we got 12 months, and it pushed all the other ones down, and so the names don't match with the numbers, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so that's why Oct is the 10th month, because some Roman Caesars wanted to pretend like they were gods and make months for themselves. Cool. So while we're still talking about October, let's do the estimating jar. This is a lot of candy corn. You really don't want to eat this many candy corn, please. Please don't eat this many candy corn. It's a lot. Maybe share it, have a little bit, and then put them away. It's a lot of candy corn. Give it to your friends. Take it to school. Share it with your class. I did the chart. Everybody was really close. The average was almost spot on. It was just a little bit off from the actual best guess, which was really close to the actual number. So everybody, the average and the best and the actual are really close. The actual count was 857. The best guess was Suhani. I want to make sure I get the name right. Suhani H, 864. She was only off by 7, a little high, 7. So good job, Suhani. You get the giant jar of candy corn, 857 of them to be exact. Good job with the estimating skills. And again, everybody, the spread was pretty good. You guys are getting pretty good with the estimating, especially when there's candy involved. We have a new jar ready to go for November, so you'll be seeing that shortly. And we even have December's. We had a great idea for December, so we went in and got that going. So we have fun stuff for the estimating jars in December. Let's do what's next. Let's do fun stuff, since we're kind of talking about fun stuff anyway. We have coming up November. The whole month of November, we're gonna have a fun thing that happens the whole month. It's called a Mastery Check Challenge, and you're gonna see this up in the window by the front door. Whenever you do a mastery check, you're gonna get a star to stick on this chart. And once we filled in all 300 of these squares with stars, then we're gonna get a hot chocolate party on December 1st. So the whole month of November, we're gonna try like crazy to get enough stars to have the hot chocolate party. And if we get it, then on the 1st of December, which comes up, it's Thanksgiving weekend, is actually the 1st of December, that Sunday. So it sneaks up on you. And then if we reach the goal, the 300 early, then we're gonna add stretch goals for like whipped cream toppings and all sorts of other things. So try to get as many mastery checks as you can. That's a lot of fun. And then hot chocolate party, bring a friend, bring your neighbor. So anyway, that's November, is pretty much the whole month. We have some other stuff going on. The charity drive, I mentioned that last video. So right around Thanksgiving week and the week before, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear out the reward cabinets, but we're gonna fill it with a bunch of toys that are ultimately gonna get donated to Toys for Tots. So we're gonna fill the reward cabinet with toys. They're gonna be priced half price for punch cards. So you're gonna be able to purchase a toy at half price with your punch cards, and even if you can't get the whole toy, you can contribute to it with your punch card until that toy is purchased. And then we'll put the toy in a bucket that's gonna get donated to Toys for Tots. So it's a great way for you guys, even if you can't afford to get a big toy, you can add your punch cards and help contribute towards a toy that we're gonna donate to Toys for Tots, which is a great charity. So it's fun. The reward cabinet's gonna be full of toys, but you don't get to take them home. It's for charity. So if you don't want to spend them, that's fine. Hold on to them until December, and then you can spend it any way you want. So that's what's going on in November. And again, Mastery Check Challenge, and then the last day of November is a Saturday, and then that Sunday is December 1st. That's our hot chocolate party. So right after Thanksgiving is going to be our hot chocolate party. And then December is going to be pretty easygoing. We got Crazy Sweater Day, Ugly Sweater Day. We're going to do some fun stuff with dice. We got Christmas break in there. We're going to be closed a few days, and New Year's Day. So that's the fun stuff coming up. All right. Let's do Student of the Month. I'm just going to jump right into it because I'm on a roll. Our Student of the Month has been coming since spring of 2021, which was during COVID. So we were all still kind of locked down. We were doing everything online, and our student of the month enrolled with his brother, and they've been great. Everybody loves having him. His brother tends to come and go. He's busy, I don't know, sports or whatever. But even when his brother was quitting and re-enrolling, quitting and re-enrolling, our student of the month stayed on because I guess he likes coming to Mathnasium, who knows. But I just wanted to give the award this month to Casey Allen, who, like I said, had been coming since 2011, pretty much all through middle school. Everybody loves, Casey's fun, he's friendly, maybe a little bit too social, and that was kind of a challenge at first, kind of getting to settle down and get the work done and not be such a distraction. But he's managed to stay social and friendly, but now he's kind of figuring out how to make it work and still get tons of work done. So we've noticed a big, huge improvement with Casey kind of maturing and being a little more serious and getting work done, but still he's a great kid. Got all sorts of fun interests if you get to know him and the stuff he does. So anyway, Casey Allen, student of the month, nice job. We're gonna stick this up in the window. You get 25 punch card to spend in the reward cabinet and a certificate to take home and hang on your wall or do whatever you want to do with that. And of course, everybody loves it, the Mathnasium Student of the Month yard sign that you can stick up in your yard and let everybody know how awesome you are. Cool. So that's Casey Allen. Good job, Student of the Month. We got new chairs. I hope you noticed. Well, we had this style of chairs in some of the tables, but now all the tables have the same kind of chair. So maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, but we think it looks a lot better and a little more consistent, and they stack nicer. So yay, new chairs. And then let's jump into, we're gonna end with the raffle. I already did the drawing just for expedience because I gotta get home. It's Halloween. I drew 3 names, and this is the order I drew them in. I drew the first one for a $100 bill is Reese Rogers. Awesome job. You're awesome at raffles, Reese. You win the $100 bill. Second place, or first runner up, gets a 25 punch card for the reward cabinet. That was KK Long. You are the first runner up, second place. And third place for the 10 punch cards with the raffle ticket I drew was Advika Krishnan. Nice job, everybody. Again, that was Reese and KK and Advika got third place. So that was the raffle. Had a great time. Great month, everybody. Everybody's been working hard. Next month, again, mastery checks. So try to get to the mastery checks. You don't have to do all the pages in your binder. If you know something and something's easy and you don't feel like you have to do all the practice, you can skip it and go right to the mastery check. Did you know that? So you need to speak up, tell your instructor, hey, this is too easy for me. And then we can get to the mastery checks more quickly and get that hot chocolate party. Cool. Have a great month, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.